But now I want to do linear probing. Okay, so this is called hashing with chaining. Okay, that's one way to do dynamic dictionary. But there's a way that's very popular, which is called linear probing. Okay, and the reason it's popular is because it's very cache friendly. So I'll tell you the scheme. So in terms of, you're not going to beat O of 1 time. So that's not how it's better. But it's just better in real machines because of prefetching, I guess. Are people familiar with prefetching? Okay, so I'm not an expert in this, but from what I do know, prefetching is like the following architectural trick. So, in your computer, there's memory, there's cache, there's disk, etc. And whenever there's a cache miss, and your system has to go and fetch that from memory and put it in cache, or fetch something from disk and put it in memory, it also tries to grab things that it thinks that you probably will also look at next. Okay, and one good guess at what you'll look at next is the next few elements in memory, like the next consecutive few elements in memory. Because if you're looping over an array or something, you're going to look at those next. So prefetching means like your machine will actually grab those things before you even look at them, and then put them in cache for you. And then when you look at them, oh, they're already in cache. Now I don't have a cache miss. Okay, so sequential accesses are very fast because of things like prefetching. Okay, so in real architectures, sequential accesses are much faster. Implies linear probing is good. What's linear probing? So linear probing, let me write that array A. Okay, and I have a hash function H. I'm not going to say what kind of family it's drawn from yet. It maps 1TU into maps the universe into the array, into elements of this array. The idea is as follows. I'd like to just store the value of key k in h of k. So let's say this is h of k. I'd like to just store the value there. But the problem which we had to solve with chaining is that there can be collisions. Other people might also hash there. So what do I do in linear probing? If this is full, then I just keep walking until it's empty. So I'll store the key and the value there. And that's linear probing. Okay. So first you hash it, and then you keep walking sequentially until you find an empty spot and you put it there.